Hi, Professor McEwen here, and what we're going to look at is the discussion on the Missouri Compromise and how it led to growing sectionalism. So one of the first things you want to look at is the balance in the Senate. There was 11 slave states and 11 free states, and when Missouri was applying to the Union, this would upset that delicate balance of power, giving the South more political power because then they would have 12 states compared to the free states of 11. Enter Senator Congressman Talmadge of New York, who wanted to put forth an amendment that would require that once the slaves in the territory reached the age of 25, they would be set free, and therefore eliminating Missouri in the long run from becoming a slave state. Well, of course, the South was adamant about that, and they are totally against it, and so this is growing sectionalism and tension in the Republic between slave and free. Now we get to the Missouri Compromise, which was mostly done by the hand of Henry Clay, who is known as the Great Compromiser. What you need to include is what's actually in the compromise, which would mean that Missouri would enter the Union as a slave state, Maine would enter in as a free state. Therefore, it keeps that balance of power between slave and free. Then there will be a dividing line of 36 degrees, 30 minutes, in the Louisiana Territory, in which any state above that line would become free, any state below that line would become slave. This seemed at the time that this is going to solve the issue. That's what they hope. But what we're starting to see here is that the growing differences in the sections of the country that have to deal with the issue of slavery, which will eventually lead to the American Civil War. And as before, you can always send me your discussion before 4 p.m. on Thursday. I'll critique it and get it back to you so you can get a better grade.